I'm back again, y'all. This time, Dark Worlds.
YuGiBOOM!
Alright guys, thanks for coming to YuGiBOOM again. We are trying to be your friendly neighborhood rogue players. Trying to take the meta down a day at a time. But I love Dark Worlds more than I love my own family. They're just a really good deck. Well, not that great anymore, but I just always remember back in the day when you could get through all your dealings, your drag downs, card destruction, and morphing jar all in one turn, and then maybe set a couple mind crushes too. And I just miss those days, but oh my god, I forgot card destruction is back. And so is morphing jar. So that's what I did. Because you asked for it, and we actually have people talking to us. So we're gonna listen to you. So let's get right into this son bitch. So starting off, I run 1 gold and 1 silver. I like to still have a rank 5 play just very randomly. It's my own personal preferences. Plus they're extra free summons for being discarded. And plus they're just so nice looking. How can you not run them? Then going on, of course, 2 beige still. Beige is your other free summon just for being discarded. He's just a level 4, help you out with some rank 4 plays, and he can be a 1900 beater with gates on the field. Then everybody's try and true. 3 brow, you know, extra draw, 3 snow for the search, and then Grapha, because Grapha is your pop, he's your big booty, he's your main Dark World monster. He looks amazing, and he just brings back so much nostalgia for me. So, that's it for your Dark Worlds. Then I'm still running the tour guide, the Fiendish Rhino Warrior, and 1 Skarm, which I believe I didn't run Skarm in the last deck profile anymore. And I actually took Lilith out for now. Might bring her back, but I just couldn't really find space for her because this takes a little bit of precedent over a lot of things right now for this deck. So I'm very glad to have Morphing Jar back from the ban list. And you know, just excited to try to do the old plays I used to do with Dark World, because it didn't really involve much extra deck monsters anyways. But getting over to our Salsa Spell and Trap lineup, 3 gates of Dark World, because gates is gates. It's your main field spell, you can search it. It allows you to discard your fiends by banishing a fiend in the graveyard, and then you draw a card. And depending on what you do, you're gonna get extra effects. Then your 3 dealings, because you need to draw and discard as much as possible. 3 drag down to the grave still. Also just a very nice and annoying card. 3 Allure of Darkness, because you got darks and you can afford to just draw and banish and do whatever you want. Then for our 1-ofs, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark World Lightning, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Soul Charge, and 1 card destruction, because yes, it's back and why not? So yeah, card destruction. Still haven't really got much testing done with these cards back, but I did play my friend who runs Dangers, so I got to taste that, and that's not very fun. Now lastly for our traps, I'm going with 2 Mind Crush and the 1 Skill Drain, because Skill Drain, even at 1, when you get it off, it really can stun a lot of decks. Like, most of my decks are dead when you activate Skill Drain, so if you ever play me, just do that. 1 Dark Smog. Missed the days when I could run 2, but it's just not really that effective anymore. 1 Eradicator Epidemic Virus. 1 Solemn Warning. I might change that to a Judgment since I'm only running 1 Solemn card. And then this is also my own spicy tech, but I am running 1 Dark Deal. With all the heavy hitting normal spell traps out there, spell cards out there, this is just a really trollsy card. Pretty much what it does is when they activate a normal spell, you pay 1,000 and the effect of that spell becomes your opponent discards 1 card. Which means since it's their effect saying that, you have to discard a card. And since it's your opponent's card effect, technically, your Dark Worlds will get extra effects. And it's also nice to negate a Regeki or change the effect of a Regeki. So that's it for our main deck. It's 40 cards, I believe, for the Dark World. I don't think it's any more or less. If it's 42, forgive me. But here is the extra deck. So we are still running our Leviar, the Sea Dragon, because, you know, just getting back those monsters you've banished from, what's it called, your gates, gets you an extra Dark World on board, then you just bounce it up for your Grapha. Still running one Ghost Trick Alucard because, as you can see, you don't really have much spell and trap removal in this. I used to run Twin Twisters in Dark World, but I just really rather just try to get to my monsters rather than focus on trying to clear back row. Then for some rank 4s, we're gonna go with Castell because he's just still one of the best rank 4s. Heartland Draco because you will actually have your gates on a lot unless your opponent's really adamant about removing it. Tornado Dragon for the same reason as mentioned with the Alucard. And then the one rank 5 of my choice is a Volcasaurus, just to potentially get rid of a big monster and do a little bit of damage. For the rest of the Exceeds, we got a lot at rank 8s and stuff to deal with that. I'm running one number 68. I never really got to try this card. Don't really have space for it in other level 8 decks like my Blue Eyes deck and stuff like that, so giving it a try. Always liked Zombie Stein. Just being 4,500 and actually having a pretty decent effect helps as well. My two favorite rank 8s, which are Divine Knight Felgran and number 38. Extra potential negates and extra just heavy damage cards. And then I also have the Pain Gainer and the number 77 just to stack on and get out of ugly situations. For the last 3 cards in the extra deck, it is 2 Wee Witches Apprentice because you got Darks, she'll boost your Darks, and you're not gonna really need to make that much extra deck monsters. And then, just because I had space, I'm playing one Topological Gumblar Dragon. Obviously you're not gonna get his extra link effect, but you can get the first effect off potentially to discard some cards. Just for some trollsiness, you could easily replace this with a Borreload or something else, or a Saryuja. But for me, I like to try out new monsters when I get them, and when I first updated this deck and saw the ban list, my main concern was getting Card Destruction and Morphing Jar in here. But that's the updated Dark World deck profile, so if you guys still want to see updates to other things, we're still trying to work on the Yang Zing one to bring better combos with that video, and we are also coming out with a hero profile of Abe's Own Spice. So stay tuned for all those and let us know what else you want to see. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and continue to contact us. Peace.